Welcome back. You're back to watch me talk more shit. Yeah, so it's Good Friday, and it's the first Good Friday in about 50 years where people can go to the pub. And if you do, you're going straight to hell. So I want to start off a little bit by talking about. I want to start out. I want to start off by talking a little bit about the response that my last video received, which was nothing short of wow and amazing. So I did a little video about CF 2 days ago, as 100 and so many people know. But yeah, I did a video about CF a couple of days ago, and the response and the feedback I've received since has been absolutely amazing. I've heard from people that I haven't heard from in months, message me on Facebook and talk to me about what I've done, and saying it's been. Sorry, I'm just going to fix the camera here because it's a bit arsewell. But yeah, so talking about how brave I am and how inspiring it is, and this, that, and the other thing. But I just want to say thanks to those people. To me, it's not brave, it's not inspiring. It's just talking about what I've gone through. It's not that hard for me to do anymore. So that's what it is to me. But granted, you want to say stuff like that to me, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm amazed with that. It's just, and I didn't say anything monumental. I basically scratched the surface about my life, because there's a lot more to it than I went into. And as I said in that video, some other time, maybe next week, I will go into that more. But for now, and whilst I'm on the subject, I want to say a little something as well about Cystic Fibrosis Ireland. A very interesting exchange with them over the weekend as well. Over the week, sorry. They messaged me, and I sent the video out to a lot of places, basically, as you've probably seen it in 100 different places. Cystic Fibrosis Ireland got back to me on Facebook about the following day after I posted it, and they basically said, yeah, we've no problem sharing your video, we'll share it on Twitter for you. And I went on to they sent me the link, they asked me where I was from, my name, etc. And they shared it on Twitter, which was wow to me. Like, I even posted a status about it on the Not Another Shit Vlog page. But the funny thing about the whole exchange for me was, if you watched that video that I posted, I took a big shot at their Deep Breaths campaign, saying how much it pissed me off seeing it and stuff. And on their Twitter page, my video is at the top, right? Well, yesterday was at the top, but it was at the top, and about 3 posts below it, excuse me, was their Deep Breaths campaign. So the girl that messaged me, I can't think of her name, Rachel or Emma or something like that anyway, but I don't know, would they have put that up on Twitter if they had watched it, seeing as I took a swipe at their big campaign that they did the last couple of months, and I basically rubbished it in my video. So it made me laugh, because it seems like they didn't even watch my video, and they just saw, oh, this guy has cystic fibrosis. Maybe they watched the first 2 minutes of it and said, oh, this is great, let's share it. So quality control, guys, check out what you're posting. And I do appreciate the feedback and whatever else from that, but there's a load of retweets and everything, so I'm not going to bitch about it much more. Yeah, so there's a lot of shit going on the last week about Ty Jackson and that. I've decided not to talk about that, because anyone who can read, write, or do anything has an opinion on that. And it's not that I don't have an opinion on it, it's just there's much more qualified people than me that can talk about that stuff, so I'm not going to talk about it. There's Facebook is overridden with it, Twitter is overridden with it, the television, papers, everything, it's everywhere, so I'm not going to have it here. So if you want to hear my views on that, you're shit out of luck, because I'm not talking about that. So today, a lot of people said my video about CF was very heavy and very, but yeah. So today I'm going to talk about something a bit more light-hearted, and a story from last year or the year before maybe. So as I've said on my first video, I'm a big gamer, video gamer. So I had an Xbox One about a year ago that I got from GameStop or whatever, obviously. So I'd always been a PS4 man, and I got a couple of quid for something I did, and I said I'd buy an Xbox, treat myself. So after a couple of months, I played all the exclusive Xbox games on it, and it started to gather dust. So I decided to move it on, sell it on again. And I paid something like 300 quid for it, with 2 controllers and the charger and all the shite that comes with it, basically. So I said I'd sell it on, and I listed it on adverts.ie, which is the place where I always go if I'm selling video games or action figures or whatever else you can sell on those things. So I listed it for 250 quid, and after a couple of weeks there was no traction really. There was a couple of offers that weren't worth entertaining, like 150, 200, etc. But the great thing about adverts is you can get rid of those, and if someone's pissing you off and leaving bad feedback or leaving silly offers, you can block them and give them bad feedback, and they're fucked then, basically. So what I put it on then was Facebook, which brings me to my story. So there's groups on Facebook, many of you know, like where you can sell anything from diet pills to biros to tractors to cars, action figures, whatever, baby sets, you name it, you can find it on these Facebook pages. The likes of Are You Selling It or What, Limerick Buy and Sell, all these kind of things. And these pages they're full of people that don't know what the fuck they're doing, I think. And they shouldn't be on social media, maybe. So I put it up, same price, €250, and the comments that came in. You don't need a TV, you just put something up on there and you're entertained for the night. Like, you know, when you've had your thing on a page for a day or so and it drops down. So you can type into your ad, bump, and it bumps the ad to the very top of the page again. So a whole new bunch of people that are only logging on now can see. So I did that, and this middle-aged woman commented saying, what's a bump like? So every fibre of my being wanted to say, you know, when you walk into someone and you shoulder them, you bump into them. But being the nice person I was, I took a step back and I said, Brian, don't do this. She doesn't know. She's not been on Facebook long. So I politely said, a bump is to bump the thing up to the top of the page. The real reason. So I had a few of those and decided not to engage. And then you'll get the classic. Would you take €100 for it? I'll give it to you now, like 100 quid cash. I'm like, I'm not taking €100 cash. I want 250. And you said €100 cash. Why? What else were you paying the 100 in? Smarties? Buttons? Small the fingernails of your children? I don't know. So yeah, there's people like that, and then you'll have like the ones who say, I'll take it now, I'll give you €250 if you hold it until tomorrow. So you say, okay, maybe. So my usual response to that is, I can't hold it, but message me tomorrow, and if it's still there, you can have it. So then you go, well, you leave it till the following day, you have no more offers, obviously. And then you message that person, you say, well, that's still available, do you want to meet up and buy it? Well, now that I think about it, I don't have any money. Can you hold it for a week? To which case you're like, no, fuck off. But eventually, they're the kind of people you're dealing with on those pages. And I thought I'd entertain you with a few silly voices and tell you that story. But eventually, anyway, despite dealing with absolute morons for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I sold the Xbox for €220 on adverts.ie and met a lovely Polish guy, and he gave me the money straight up front, perfect, had no problems, just in time for Christmas. Not last year, the year before that. And yeah, so that's my Facebook selling story. I really think like some people aren't cut out for Facebook and social media and stuff like that. And those selling groups seem to be a hotbed for it. So I'm going to just leave it there because it's Good Friday. People are probably in the pub. If not, they're drinking at home because that's the thing to do on Good Friday now, unless you're religious. And if you are, more power to you. Not for me. I'm not religious. But I'm also not a big drinker, so I won't be doing either. I might go to my cousin's house or something later. I was in the pub last night and I didn't even drink. But I still didn't get home till 3 o'clock. But good night. So, yeah. I'd like, I know I've had lots of shares and lots of views. I'd like some comments as well about what you'd like to talk, what you want me to talk about next. Because I'll try my hand at anything except the rape case. I'm not talking about that. And it's not because I have bad views on it or anything. It's just, I don't want to be repeating. I don't want to be repeating what other people are saying, basically. And that's me for now. So, if you didn't like the video, nothing I can do for you, I'm afraid. And if you did, like it, share it, and get it out there. See you later, because I'm gone a minute and a half over time. So, good luck, goodbye, and thanks.